All right, we are working on lesson 13-2, evaluating expressions, and we're always going to keep in mind we do parentheses, exponents, multiplication, divide, add, subtract. And we're going to be doing parentheses, brackets, and braces. So parentheses look like this. Brackets have a corner, and braces have the little wiggly thing. And on your keyboard, if you look for the bracket, it's over by the backspace key. You'll see the braces on top of that. So we do what's inside first, then we rewrite, then we follow the rules order of operation. We have addition and multiplication. We're going to be multiplying first, and then the last thing we do is divide. Follow the rules, use the structure, and you will be fine. We're going to be using, you can follow along here. Jack evaluated this expression. He's going to do what's inside the brackets, and you go from inside out. So he's actually going to do the 7 times 2 first. You're going to see that. And then he will subtract out the 3 because he's still staying within the brackets and braces. He's kind of ignoring the rest of the problem until he can get a number out of this brackets and braces, or parentheses and brackets. And as he moves along, so he finds out that's 11, and he has 11 plus 8 divided by 2 times 3. So we have an addition, a division, and a multiplication. We're going to divide 8 divided by 2 is 4, and then we're going to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12, and then we finally address that 11. So the last thing we're going to do is add. 11 plus 12 is 23. So explain the steps involved in evaluating this expression. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go inside the brackets, and we have a parenthesis thing in there first. So the first thing you're going to do, first, you're going to add 4 plus 2 and get 6. Second, you're going to say 6 minus 1 equals 5. And then the third thing you're going to do is 5 times 3 equals 15. Remember, parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. But we do what's in the parentheses first. So that kind of knocks the rest of the stuff out. Always solve inside the parentheses first. So we wind up with 15. Would the value of open parenthesis 12 minus 4 close parenthesis divided by 4 plus 1 change if the parentheses were removed? Explain. Now let's take it out and see what happens. They would change, because if I have the parentheses, I'm going to do what's inside the parentheses first. If I don't have the parentheses, I'm doing the division first. So in this case, I would have, whoops, where's my little eraser? Here he is. In this case, I have 4 divided by 4 is 1, 12 minus 1 is 11, plus 1 is 12. And if I solve it with my parentheses, 12 minus 4 is 8, divided by 4 is 2, plus 1 equals 3. So they will be different. All right, now we're going to solve. So we go inside first. So we have 7 times 5 plus 100 equals 135. For number 4, we have an add and a multiply. We're going to multiply first. So we have 12. 17 plus 12 equals 29. Inside the parentheses first, 9 plus 9 times 7 is 9 plus 63. Remember, we're multiplying before we add. 9 plus 63 is 72. And then for number 6, we've got a lot going on here. We do what's inside first. Then we're going to divide that by 2. Then we're going to add the 3, which gives us 9. And then we're going to multiply by 6, which in the end will give us 54. The last thing you do is this multiply by 6, because it's outside the parentheses, brackets, and braces. Number 6 has all of them. So the first thing you do is 4 times 3 is 12. Then you do 12 divided by 2 is 6. Then you do 6 plus 3 is 9. So that is solving inside first. There you go.